June 6, 1944. Thousands of young men stepped into the surf of a hostile foreign beach with death waiting at every turn. The world knows it as D-Day, the largest amphibious invasion in human history. But the version you heard in school? It barely scratches the surface. Behind the heroism was chaos. Behind the planning, politics, betrayal and fear. And behind every beachhead, untold stories buried in the sand. This is Foxhole Files, and this is D-Day, the full story they don't tell in school. By 1944, Europe was a fortress. Hitler's armies stretched from Norway to Greece. The Nazis had built the Atlantic Wall, a 2,400-mile line of bunkers, mines and steel teeth. For the Allies, winning the war meant breaking that wall. But there was a problem. No army had ever pulled off a seaborne invasion of this scale, and if they failed, Hitler could push them into the sea and prolong the war for years. In secret war rooms in London, Eisenhower, Churchill, Montgomery and their teams debated one critical question. Where do we land? The answer: Normandy. But to make it work, they needed the greatest deception in military history, Operation Fortitude. The Allies created a fake army, complete with inflatable tanks, phony radio chatter, and even a decoy General Patton. Meanwhile, double agents fed Hitler lies. The invasion would hit Pas-de-Calais. It worked. The Germans moved their best troops away from Normandy. The fate of Europe now depended on weather and timing. By nightfall, 156,000 Allied troops were ashore. More than 4,000 were dead. Thousands more wounded or missing. But they had done the unthinkable. The Atlantic Wall had cracked. Europe had a lifeline. In the weeks that followed, the Allies would fight hedgerow by hedgerow toward Paris and eventually Berlin. D-Day wasn't just a battle, it was a turning point. Today, the beaches of Normandy are quiet, but the sand still holds stories of courage, of loss, of sacrifice few of us can imagine. They weren't all heroes. They were scared, exhausted, and human. But they did the job, and the world changed forever.